Here is a video update on what our contingency plan is moving forward in the upcoming days and possibly weeks with these mandatory closures and all the things that were applied Sunday, Monday, and moving forward here. So let's talk about what we're going to do. We got three options. I sent an email out. The first option, I think it's probably pretty popular. If you're around in 2014, and probably again in 2016, I think when we did the other one, you were part of the Spartan race training. I think everybody had a good time doing that. It was fun. Everybody talks about how great of shape they were. And because we had to think outside the box, especially in 2014, none of us had done a obstacle race at that point. So we took to the neighborhood, we took to unconventional training methods, and we got a pretty good product. I think if they took our top scores individually for the age group, I think we finished second behind the volunteers who set up the course. But be that as it may, that's kind of what we're going to take here for the first option there. So we'll meet at Hogsback tomorrow, but then Friday we'll be at Rockcliffe Springs, and Saturday is going to be a neighborhood run, and that'll be Justin's going to lead that, and that'll be just in groups. If you want to stagger your starts, it'll be kind of, we could do that, or if you don't mind running at your own tempo, it's no pressure, but we're going to utilize outdoors as much as we can. The second pretty interesting thing we're going to do is we're going to have equipment sign-outs. So we're going to try to take the same program we'll be doing for functional strength and apply it daily. So there you can guarantee there'll be some sort of strength training program or protocol daily that's intact. So for example, if you were looking for or if the day calls for rather a single dumbbell use, for example, and these are the exercises, boom, 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 we'll give a quick video via email to you with a movement demonstration. And then let's just say if you do have dumbbells, great, perfect. You know, if it's a 20-pound dumbbell, or if you have no dumbbells, you're like, you know what, I'm kind of strong. Maybe I need a 35 or 40. You can come to the gym, sign it out, take it home with you, do your workout, and then bring it back within that 24-hour window, and it'll be all good there. Also, one of the things with that is, let's say you don't want to do the strength workout that's being prescribed that day, you could just come in and get some equipment and kind of do your own thing. For example, if you want to do a barbell and do some cleans at home, take a barbell and a couple plates, make sure we'll have a form that you can sign out. You can take it home and do your own thing instead of having to go out and buy your own, or or try to do something that you necessarily didn't want to do in place of what you really wanted to do. So that's pretty cool too. And the third option we want to have is just, sometimes many of you have kids home and you don't have a lot of time, and you might just want to do just bust out a quick cardio workout, something 10-15 minutes. We're going to have that programmed also for you, that you could just go through. But this is another case where if you need a jump rope, if you need a med ball, or if you need something like that might be related to the workout that day. Many of you have med balls and possibly jump ropes, but if you need one, you come up and grab one, sign it out, and kind of take advantage of that day. Our biggest goal is to try to keep as many community-based activities within reason as possible. We live in a day and age where we can be in constant contact with each other via mobile devices and social media platforms and things of that nature. So we want to keep as much communication around, because as many of you might be sitting at home going stir crazy or might be bored. So this is a great opportunity that, at least you can seek some sort of outlet with all the gyms being closed and this, that, and another. We can kind of seek some sort of outlet to kind of give you an avenue to kind of release some stress or anxiety, or just kind of keep up with your fitness routine. If you go look at the calendar, you will see that it's already been laid out, but it's laid out as an event. So click the event, and that's how you can register your RSVP, your spot. I do not believe they're waitlist. There are no waitlist attached to that. So we're going to play by the rules right now. If it says no more than 10 people in the group, we got 9. And then plus myself or Justin would make 10. And we're going to play by those rules until whenever. But there's 2 opportunities in a day to take advantage of that. One of the good things about it is also, we're going to try to post, maybe for you guys only, just the workout itself, so you can archive it and keep it in like your own personal collection. So it's like, you know what, that workout at Rockcliffe, that workout at wherever was pretty good. I'm gonna go dig that up, and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna use that one for the day, and we'll try to post that and keep up with it. Biggest thing is we're trying to limit poaching. We don't want anybody stealing our workouts or ideas. So we're trying to keep it between our community and our community only. So biggest thing is you won't see a lot of Instagram posting as far as like workouts, and a lot of give up a lot of information, because we don't want anybody to show up at one of our locations and start working out, take our idea, and then now we got a turf war. So biggest thing is we're gonna move amongst ourselves as seamlessly as possible. That's why the WhatsApp group chat, if you don't have that, shoot me an email, or shoot someone an email, and then try to get it. The social media platforms, Instagram is really good because it's something you can answer back pretty fast and communicate pretty fast. But Facebook works too, and sometimes Twitter, if you want to get on there and shoot a message back and forth discreetly as possible. Also, all three of those work, and all three of those are always attached in the emails that we send. So also, lastly, biggest thing is, or second to last thing, as we learn more, and as we're able to see the landscape a little bit, these things may change. There may be more freedoms permitted, and more things that we see people crossing the lines as far as being a little more afraid to do things. You're seeing some of the restrictions ease up. We'll stay on top of that, and we'll make sure we make the necessary changes as quick as possible to give us a little more freedom to operate, and that kind of thing. But the biggest thing is for your membership, you take advantage of those three things. Like, if someone waited too late and doesn't have a home gym and doesn't have access to equipment, you do. You can come in and get whatever you want, whether it be bands, whether you can take one of the TRX home, all these things we have in the gym, you can recreate that outside of the things we're doing in a group setting. So there really is not too much of a drop off, except for if you're in the applied strength conditioning class. I know Bobby said he's going to take 400 pounds of weights and all that stuff. But I'm not helping you carry 400 pounds of weights out, but you get my drift, that you can recreate as much as you can of a normal week in the comforts of your own home, garage, backyard, whatever, weather permitting. That's we can kind of navigate through this whole ordeal seamlessly and just be a little unconventional. Now, lastly, thank you so much again for all of your support and sticking with us through this trying time. This is unprecedented for us. And it could be real easy to be scared or spooked, but many of you have shown signs and given messages of solidarity, and we really appreciate that, because this is an unknown territory for us and a lot of people. But knowing that people have your back, and knowing that you have a solid group such as yourselves is really reassuring to us, as this all caused by blindside. So that's kind of where me and Justin will almost like pledge ourselves to work almost tirelessly to make sure we're still bringing you as much value in return for your support and your solidarity with us. So I don't want that to be taken for granted. I don't want that to be just something that we just assume that's how it's supposed to be, because we don't. We know that is a really a unique and also an awesome asset to have, that we really don't, that some places won't have. And I think we're fortunate enough that we do have that sort of support. So I want to say thank you all again. So to wrap up, contact. Now, this is all trial based. So if we mess up and have to make adjustments on the fly, or if things, we have to expect that it's not going to be perfect, but we didn't want to just throw something up there yesterday and just give you any old just hodgepodge of stuff like some other places are doing. We wanted to deliver quality. We didn't just give you a workout and say, all right, see you later. And we didn't want to do the Richard Simmons in front of you, just stand there and try to get you to watch Facebook Live and do some aerobics with you. So we wanted to give you something of value that you could actually take with you and actually use. All right. So, again, remember our contact, our email, social media platforms, all those things. You got anything?
No.
Remember all those things as our lifeline as we navigate through this. And then feel free to contact us, whatever questions or comments or concerns you may have, and we can address and we can talk those and kind of chat back and forth. But I think this is going to be hopefully something that passes quickly. But what comes out of this is, again, the uniqueness of our facility and all of you that are able to just kind of be fluid with different obstructions and things that come our way. But, one of the things that we did very early, and many of you remember when we didn't have a lot of space, we didn't have much, but we had a lot of good workouts, a lot of good ideas, a lot of good programming. I think that's one of the things that me and him are not worried about, because we were able to do that in spite of what we didn't have. So this is just kind of sharpening. We already sharpened that knife. Now we're just pulling it out, and we're going to go to town here and make sure we have some best options available for you. All right, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.